I'm ready.
Ready?
Yeah.
Tell us how you feel about your win at the Court of Appeal.
Fantastic. Feeling good.
Give us a brief description of what happened while you were working for Indeset.
Well, 2007 I was working as an engineer. I was doing the stock taking, that's what actually I call it. I was working with, should be someone, my boss, my manager. He should have helped me, but he didn't. The old parts, I was doing it myself, carrying it, putting it different places, and damaged my back. I was working for 7-8 hours alone, and I damaged my back.
And what did you do?
I was actually watching. Obviously, I was watching a TV advertise. A company called it Phantom. I called them and he took my case. 2 years after, I saw someone, but I was getting a lot of letter from them. I was getting phone call, but it was. He said to me it was a big company. But I didn't go for big company. It was the other side. The people I was talking to was very nice people.
Did you take your case to court?
I did.
Did you win?
I lost.
What did you do when you lost your case at the county court?
Actually, obviously in the beginning of taking the case, it was a gentleman. But this 2 years after, nearly enough, it was a lady. She took my case. She was very friendly, very, very friendly, I have to say. But we lost the case in the first week, or when I actually was in the court. The barrister and my solicitor, he was still telling me, something not right there, and we can't do the appeal, and you have a good appeal. And I was sitting down for obviously for a week. I didn't want to talk to no one. I switched my phone off. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I didn't want to see anyone. My solicitor, he said to me, she was trying to contact me. She sent me a letter. I phoned her. We had a little discussion, but the discussion it was different. The week before, she was happy to take the appeal, but I phoned her after. He said to me, the energy is going down. She was telling me the appeal is not going to be any good for you. It's not going to be winning, and you have to pay a lot of money. And the advice, forget about it.
Then what did you do?
To me, it wasn't not really about the money. To me, it was about wrong and right. Also about fear. Where's the fear? I was very, very honest in the court, because the witness had lied and the company had lied, and it was a lot of things. It was not really, it was not right, because I wasn't really good in court. I didn't show myself the good witness. Maybe I lost, but I wasn't happy about it, and I couldn't really lie down and take the punishment that way. So myself and a girlfriend, I'm not really that good with internet, I have to say, but I have to say she helped me. We tried to get a lot of people, and it was few people before I came to that company. I think about one or two. That people didn't want to take any appeal case, so actually I phoned Mr. Hafizi. I heard some kind of energy. It was no problem and all that stuff, and I explained the whole case. I mean, actually, I'm explaining 5 years in 1 minute. But there's a lot of things happening in the time of the accident, and the time after the accident, and the time of the case. So I'm trying to make it short. But Mr. Hafizi wasn't really. I mean, I phoned company, different company. No, it doesn't have to be solicitor, but appointment to get appointment, it wasn't really straight away. You have to wait maybe a week, 2 weeks. But in my situation, I felt really, I want to see someone. I want to get the whole thing together quick as possible. Without actually telling that to Mr. Hafizi, Mr. Hafizi was nice enough and say, well, come tomorrow. So, I can't remember if he said today or tomorrow, but I'm sure I did came the next day.
And what did Hafizi's do for you?
I got a few pieces of paper with me. Obviously, it was not a lot of the whole case. He didn't see the whole case, but he understood. He actually understood the whole case. I tried to explain it much I can, and I have few file with me.
Okay.
I mean, my file was about nearly enough, about 3-4 boxes full of paper. But the stuff I had, he looked at it. He was sitting down, and he took the case.
And how did you feel when you left Hafizi's that day?
Well, okay. I mean, actually, I have to. Can I just go a bit far before? When I actually walked in, I wasn't really. Firstly, to find the place, it was a hassle for me. And even Mr. Hafizi, I phoned Mr. Hafizi, I'm in my way. But I lost. But when I came to the office, it was not a big office, because I have to take you back a little bit. When I went to the first time the company I was with, the first place, it was a big company. There was a coffee there, and a tea there, and a room there, and people with a suit, and people going in, and people going in and out, and actually nice people and all that stuff. But it doesn't mean, in my experience this time, it doesn't mean a big office mean good things. Well, I noticed it was the energy of Mr. Hafizi. He was like, he can hear me, but all that thing, it was not important to me. The important to me in that time really is I need someone to believe in me. If I can't find someone believe in me, it's not going to be for 4 years. I was thinking people believe in me with the company I was with, but it turned out wasn't. Okay, he's doing a job, he's getting money for it, and everybody is going to be do the same. But I did need in that time someone you believe in me, believe in my case, really, really strong. I mean, it seemed to me in the beginning I lost the case. The appeal in any case is very, very, very difficult. That's what I've been told. But Mr. Hafiz been nice, took the case. But when actually I walked out, I have to little doubt, because the impression of coming to the office, he was still actually sitting down in my head. I wonder, is he not?
And how did you feel then after that? Did you feel
When it started to move, and the case started to move, and I said, well, okay, that is different. I mean, actually, it's different. What I think, I mean,
was there a different do you find different in the service between Hafizi's and your previous firm?
Oh, of course, different. There's a lot of different. I mean, sometimes, you get a sweet and all that stuff, but you drink it and you keep drinking, but it doesn't mean is good for you. You can actually keep drinking and you poison your system. But the way Mr. Hafizi was dealing with the case, it was like a kind of concrete. I mean, even he doesn't have to tell me I'll be doing that, but he's doing it, and is the right things. It doesn't mean he never told me. He's always telling me the next step. And the beauty of Mr. Hafiz, I have to say, is that kind of person. He explains it again and again and again. It doesn't matter. For me, it's not a try to be a stupid or try to forget. I remember what he said, but I wanted to hear it again. There's a lot of things in that case is in my head, but I need to hear it again, to remind me again. And he was willing, he was willing to do that. And that's, I recommend him for any cases with it.
You would recommend Hafizi's to a friend or family?
Definitely.
What would you do anything differently? If you had to find a lawyer now, if it was 2007 today, would you do it anything differently to what you did then?
I don't think. I mean, I have to say, this minute I have a doubt of all the advertising in the TV. It doesn't mean the advertise look good. You look good, but it doesn't mean it's. You may actually got a good surface. I mean, I'm not saying all of them have a bad surface, but in my experience, it was a good people, but I lost. I mean, what can I say? I mean, what is that proof? Anything?
Okay, so how do you feel about having won the appeal then? How do you feel now, just yourself?
I have to say, obviously, I'm going to make it short. I feel very, very good. But I always feel I should win it. Because two things. Because the energy I've been given to that from Mr. Hafizi, we're going to win it, we're going to win it, we're going to win it. That kind of energy is coming from him to me. And the same time, what I feel is wrong and right. My case, I should have lost it from beginning.
Okay. If if you had to advise a friend to find a lawyer, what would you have any advice to give of how to go about finding a lawyer? You think?
Small doesn't mean big. It doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
But in the always the end of the quality is not by what we say. The end is always going to be, you can't see if you start to actually get into contact with the company here.
Do you think there's any difference between finding somebody reasonably local to you as opposed to somebody far away?
When I actually phoned the first time when I phoned the company, it was I believe in Manchester. But I have to say I didn't see no one for 2 years, like I was saying earlier. Yeah. And I think I think it should be like not far. It doesn't have to be very far, but you need someone to be near to you.
Okay. I'm gonna end there. Okay.
Yeah.